And what that means for us is we get to start a new writing project, okay? So we are going to be making a book this week, okay? What I need you to do is get out 3 pieces of white paper. We'll make it together, and then I'll tell you more about what it's going to be about. Let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, okay? Remember, you're going to put those together. Turn them this long hot dog way. Remember, not the tall hamburger way, the long hot dog way. Put 2 staples on the end, and there you have a book, okay? We're going to set that aside for just a couple minutes. I'll put mine up here behind me, okay? Before we get started writing, I want to show you a couple of books that authors have written about fall, right? That's our season right now. We are going to be learning a lot about fall this week. The leaves are changing colors. It's getting a little chillier outside. There's lots of fun things about fall. Apple picking, we learned all about that last week. So one author wrote this book called Let It Fall, and you can see the kiddos playing in the leaves, okay? And then this author also wrote a book called Fall. Are you noticing any differences? Well, let me give you a clue. This author wrote a fiction book. Fiction means these are just drawings or paintings. These are not real pictures, okay? If I open it up and look at some other pages, I can tell that these are paintings or drawings, okay? So fiction means not real, okay? Not real. That's fiction. This book called Fall, let's see if we can notice any differences. This one is nonfiction or informational text, okay? They both mean the same thing. We'll call it nonfiction today. Oh, but I'm noticing something different. Do these pictures look like they're painted or drawings, or do they look real? Let's look at another page and see if we can tell. How about here? Can you tell the difference, friends? I'm going to hold up my fiction book and my nonfiction book. Okay? I can see the difference. I can tell that this author, nonfiction, wrote a book and used real illustrations, real pictures in his book. And this author wrote a fiction book with, it looks like painted or cartoon pictures in this book, okay? We'll be learning a lot more about fiction and nonfiction as we go on, okay? Let's get started with our book. The reason I showed you that is because we're going to be writing a nonfiction book this week about fall. And remember, nonfiction means real, lifelike, real pictures, okay? So we're going to call our book Fall, just like this author did, okay? What letters do I need to write that word fall? Can you see it on my easel? What letters am I going to need to write? F-A-L-L, just like this author did, okay? And my first graders might know this, but titles of books are always capitalized, so I'm going to do that too. Our book is going to be called Fall. Okay? So that part of our book is going to be the same as our title. The rest of the book, though, you get to be creative with. And we're going to start today by adding some color to our cover, just like this author did. Okay? Now we're going to try to make it as much as nonfiction as we can, meaning we're going to use real colors and we're going to talk about real things that happen in fall. We're not telling a story. We're talking about fall and nonfiction facts. Okay? All right. So what might I add to my cover? Well, I know that fall leaves bright orange and red. And I know that some are also yellow. And some are even brown in the fall. Okay? I'm going to let you go ahead and think of any fall cover that you'd like to add to your book. Okay? Maybe your fall cover will have trees with leaves falling on the ground. Maybe your fall cover will have some friends playing in a pile of leaves. You decide what you want your fall cover to be, okay? So tomorrow we're going to dig into page 1 of our book. We'll talk about fiction and nonfiction again. And when I come back and see you tomorrow, I'm excited for you to show me what your fall cover looks like of your new book. We'll see you tomorrow.